Yeah, just taking a Mapacho break here by the river, by the waterfall, up in the hills, in the foothills. Yeah, we got the sacred mountain up there. Yeah, man, the world is a mirror. So, before I start talking to other people about the valley life, I'm just figuring out what my valley life is about. It's about fatherhood. It's about healing. That's why I came to Peru in the first place. Working with plant medicine, healing journey. But a big part of my healing is fatherhood. Also, it's about music. Music is obviously a big part of my life, which I have lost a little bit, but I'm in the process of getting it back. It's also about just being creative. I'm doing a little writing. And what else is it about? Anyway, so right now, in terms of like the healing part, I realized that, there's like a deep disconnect within myself, and then that gets projected out into the world. That's why I'm saying the world is like a mirror, because it feels like I'm disconnected from the world, but I'm really just disconnected from myself for who knows why, But I've been working a little bit with the hongos lately, with the mushrooms, and I'm getting a little bit of insight into how there is some kind of a disconnect, and a lot of it comes from the mind, which perpetuates it with all the stories and everything. But when I get a moment to just kind of be present, the mushrooms like helps just to kind of be present, and then get more access to the self. Then all that other bullshit doesn't really matter as much, or matter at all. And so that's just a little insight, in terms of my healing journey. There's definitely some kind of like disconnect or a self-judgment or a self-rejection or something. And it's really about like getting more kind of like meeting my true self, or, through like acceptance or through awareness, that kind of thing. So that's part of my healing journey, which is part of the Valley life and part of something I'm sharing here in the Valley studio. So yeah, the healing, the music, the fatherhood, the creativity, and then eventually talking to other people about their version of the Valley life. Jah Rastafari, as always, in the name of the Most High.